Children, let's go to the next topic of the chapter. In the previous class, we saw how to calculate mode in the discrete series, okay, and we saw the grouping method. We saw how to make the grouping table and the analysis table, right? Now we are going to see calculation of mode in the frequency distribution series, that is in the class interval series. Okay, now in this particular method also you have two methods, by inspection method and by grouping method. Grouping method is the same technique as we have used in the discrete series. Now by the inspection method, now when in the discrete series you look at the particular frequency and that particular size becomes your mode, but in frequency distribution, if the class intervals are given and if the frequencies are given, the class interval with the highest frequency, that particular will be your modal class, right? You will not get to know the number. So for that particular class there is a formula. So mode equals to L1 plus F1 minus FO by 2F1 minus FO minus F2 into I. Okay, now what this particular variables represents, the Z we know it's the mode, L is the lower limit of the modal class, F1 is the frequency of the modal class, FO is the frequency of the pre-modal class, F2 is the frequency of the next higher class or post-modal class, and I we know is the class interval, the size of the class interval or the size of the modal group. Okay, now we'll look into the problems. The first one, as I told you, it is the inspection method. Now the class intervals are given to you, children, and the frequencies are given to you. Luckily you don't have to calculate cumulative frequency here. Now as you can see here, children, the number with the highest frequency, okay, so this is the highest frequency, so this becomes your modal class. You will only come to know the modal class. So for this we have the formula as I just said in the previous page. Okay, so this is the formula. Okay, L1 is the lower limit of the modal class, so 20 is the lower limit. Okay, plus F1 is the frequency of the modal class, FO is the frequency of the pre-modal class, and F2 is the frequency of the post-modal class. Okay, so F1 is 7, FO is 5, 2 F1, okay, so 2 is the standard which is there in the formula, which is 2 into 7 minus FO is 5 and F2 is the frequency of the post-modal class, that is 5, into the class size is 10. So after substituting the values, you're going to get 25. So 25 is your mode. Okay. Now coming to the grouping method, the same way you're supposed to calculate your grouping table. You're supposed to write the class interval, the frequency which is given to you, okay, and your I'm sorry, the columns 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, and then you're supposed to calculate the same way. So the class intervals and the frequencies are given to you. Okay, yeah, same way, children. 1 plus 2, 2 plus 3, 1 plus 2 plus 3, 2 plus 3 plus 4 and 3 plus 4 plus 5. Okay, same way you're supposed to do the grouping table. Round up the highest frequencies, and now as you can see here in this particular problem, this particular column has two highest frequencies, so round up both, doesn't matter, 10 to 10, 10, 10 and 10. Okay, so when you prepare the analysis table, you're going to write the class intervals on the top. In the discrete series, we were writing the size on the top, right? Now you're going to write the class intervals and the number of columns. So since in the first column the highest frequencies is 10 and the modal class is 10 to 15, so for 10 to 15 also you're going to put a tick, and again it is 10, so for 20 to 25 also you're going to put a tick, right? Same way you're going to round up highest frequencies and put a tick for that particular corresponding class. Now the column with the highest ticks, okay, so here we can see that the column with the highest ticks is this, and the corresponding class interval is 20 to 25. So you only get to know the class interval, the class interval. Okay, you don't come to know, since in discrete series straight away there was a number, so that becomes your mode. But here you come to know which particular class interval has mode. So this is your class interval 20 to 25. So apply the formula and then take that particular class interval, that is 20. Okay, so when you substitute the values, you're going to get 24.29 as your mode. Okay, so this is how you calculate in frequency distribution series. Okay, so same way, grouping table, analysis table, the column with the highest ticks, you come to know the class interval, and then you you use the formula, substitute the values, and the calculate mode. Okay, please practice the problems which are given in your textbook. Okay, now let's come to the next method, calculation of mode when the class intervals are unequal. Sometimes they give you a question when the class intervals is unequal, so 0 to 4, 4 to 8, and 12 to 14. Okay, you can see the gap is 4, 4, and then again here it is 2. So you are supposed to first convert the unequal class intervals into equal class intervals. Okay, so if you can see this particular class interval and the frequencies, children, you can see that we can take the class intervals from 0 to 8, then 8 to 16, then from 16 to 24, and like that. Okay, so you can take the class, the gap as 8. So 0 to 8, 8 to 16, 16 to 24, 24 to 32, 32 to 40, and 40 to 48. Okay, now how you're going to do the frequencies? Now since we took the values from 0 to 8, just add up the corresponding frequencies. 2 plus 4. Okay, 2 plus 4, so 6 is your frequency. Then we added up 8 and 16. We took the values from 8 till 16, so add up 7, 5, and 8, the corresponding frequencies, and then this 20 becomes the frequency for this particular class. Okay, likewise you're going to add up the frequencies and make the class intervals, and then the same way make the grouping table, make the analysis table, take the column with the highest frequency. So here the column with the highest frequency, highest ticks, I'm sorry, the highest ticks, not the frequency. So you take the column with the highest ticks. So here it is 4. So the corresponding class interval is 8 to 16. Take that particular class interval, take the formula, substitute the values, and calculate your mode. Okay, so please practice as many problems as possible from the textbook, children. This is it for this class. Thank you.